Came back last night, played one-on-one at 10 o'clock at night. He shot extra. I mean, he prepared himself, and he believed that he would get another shot, and he got it, and he gave us a huge lift. So I'm very happy for him, just personally.
Thank you, Doc.
Let's go to John Clark.
Doc, the Hawks had that lead, 80-79, with 2:41 left in the third. You have Shake come in. He hits the three, but it was, the bench scoring 26 of the next 30 points for you guys. How incredible was the energy that Shake brought everybody with him?
Yes, I thought Shake and George Hill, and then Matisse's defense, and George's defense saved us. Dwight was big on the glass, but we challenged them at halftime, John. We really did. When you looked at the stats, I think it was 41 or 43 to 0 in bench points at halftime. We had 0 points at halftime, and we challenged the defense. We said, guys, if you guys get stops with the spacing we have, we'll score. But you can't play half court all the time because the other team is scoring. And I thought our guys did a phenomenal job defensively first, and then we picked the right guys. Obviously, bringing Shake in was huge for us.
And Joel, when he left the game there, I believe he had a 4-point lead. So to see it stretched to 18 or 20, how big is that for what he's given you, the amount of minutes he's playing?
That was huge. And we felt like, listen, they cut it to one. You would think worst time to take Joel out. But for us, it's still a minutes, and we felt like we were going to need him down the stretch. The fact that the second unit, we could wait till, 7 minutes to put Joel back in, and he comes back in with the 18-point lead. That was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Dave McMenamin.
Doc, you've coached some greats who have had some great performances in Boston and LA, for sure. Joel played on a bum knee, down 0-1 in the series, starts the game 15 minutes after finding out he didn't win MVP, puts up 4 things up. Can you just speak to the magnitude of his night?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think Joel, I don't know if the MVP thing did anything to him or not. I remember being on the other side of the night that David Robinson got the MVP and we had to play Elijah on. I was on that Spur team. That didn't go well for us. Tonight, you felt like that was Joel. He was that magnificent, dominant for us early on. But it was absolutely a team effort. I just thought he set the tone for us, and that's what he has to do, obviously.
Jamie Apodi.
Doc, just overall, how big is this win, given, the way things went in game one, and the fact that you kind of needed one on your home court, and you definitely brought the atmosphere back here?
Yeah, we just needed to win the game, Jamie. It was big because we lost game one. But if we had won game one, it would have been big because we won game two. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to go down 2-0 in a series. And now we're not. It's 1-1. We have to go to Atlanta and get home court back, and so we have a lot of big games ahead of us.
Pat Carlin.
Sorry about that. Hey, Coach. In the fourth quarter, you took Ben out after he made the 2 free throws and you pushed Shake back in. Was that just because you guys had the lead and Shake was just playing so well? And then after the hacking and the 2 minutes is up, you were able to kind of...
Well, we took him and Matisse out because we had an extra timeout. It's funny. That's why you try to save timeouts. I was tempted to use the extra one in the first half, and I didn't. And it really came back and rewarded us because when they started fouling, I caught it at 3. I knew it was just 1 minute because they were going to foul Ben or Matisse. And with an extra timeout in your pocket, why let them? That was the thinking.
And then what did you think of your defense performance on Trey tonight? I thought Ben did an okay job against them. We shot 1 for 7 from deep on the night. But what did you just kind of assess the defense on Trey?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought the switching early on was good. We took them out of their 77 and double drag play for the most part. He'll be more aggressive next game. There's no doubt about it. I thought you could see his adjustment was to try to attack early in transition. So we're going to have to adjust to that next game.
Thanks, Coach.
Kevin Kincaid.
Hey, Doc, just to piggyback off what Kai is saying there, did you feel like the game was officiated in a way that made that switch from Danny to Ben feasible?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Do you think that Ben was able to defend the way that he wanted to?
Yeah, I thought Ben played terrific defense, and he did it without fouling.
Paul Hudrick.
Hey, Doc. One of the adjustments it seems like you made early is you had Tobias kind of switch on to Trey when he did, the pick and roll. What did you see? It seemed like Tobias really kind of gave you a boost in that regard. And in the first half, his two-way game in general, it seemed like he gave you guys a big boost early.
Yeah, Paul, we just didn't, what Trey wants is to go downhill, and we felt like to switch him would at least flatten him out. Even if he beat our guys, it would give us time to adjust and be in our help positions. In game one, he was just going downhill so quickly that we decided to switch on the double drag, the first guy, not the second guy. And I thought that had some impact for us.
Thanks.
Chris Franklin.
Hey, Doc, piggybacking off that question, I think Tobias scored like something like 10 of your first 14 points in the game.
Yeah.
Were you going to make a concerted effort to try to give him the ball, and what did you think about his offensive game?
Yeah, he was great, but no is the answer. It just, we talked about it after game one. My frustration level was quite high because we didn't do what we've done all year, and that's what we call feed the pig. And that means the player or the play. We would run a play and score and then go run something else, which for the life of me I couldn't figure out. And I thought in the first quarter they saw Tobias had it going. They saw the set they were running. You saw Joel calling Tobias set. I thought that was terrific. I mean, keep running the play until it stopped. And I thought our guys did a great job of that tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.